It is very critical for faculty at any institution to engage in research. To bring research to the classroom, we don't have to bring all the complex math. What we have to bring to the classroom is essentially the simple intuition, which can be done through cases and simple math and numerical examples. Growing up, when we think about research in areas of engineering, in sciences, in medicine, climate, and so on and so forth. These are natural areas where we think about how nature behaves, how, for example, systems behave, how the human body behaves. Research in the management institutes is about understanding how people behave. It is about understanding how markets behave, how organizations behave. What makes them do the things that they do, make the choices that they make, invest money the way they do, and so on and so forth. And then we take it on the other side to understand what do firms do once they know about consumer behavior. So essentially, research in the management school is very similar to scientific research. My research is in the domain of pricing. Growing up, I have always been intrigued about why we see so many different types of pricing strategies around us. For example, how do people negotiate over prices? Why do we see different people paying different prices for the same product? So for instance, you go to a movie theater, adults pay a different price, students pay a different price, and senior citizens pay a different price. Also, in the same movie theater, you pay a small price for the movie ticket, but you pay a very high price for popcorn. So it's intriguing about why we see these different forms of pricing in the marketplace. That is what intrigued me, that is what I was curious about, and that is what drew me towards pricing. I'm working with a company right now in India. That company provides microloans to women entrepreneurs in rural India. The company has access to a large number of villages spread throughout the nation and wants to provide loans to women. Not only provide loans, but also streamline the process. We start out with loan appraisals, with formalizing the loan, offering the loan, repayments, follow-up, and so on and so forth. We're working with the company to understand how we can digitize the process and address one of the issues they have related to trust. Specifically, in this case, we're talking about loans to women entrepreneurs in villages. The sales team, which goes door to door, is composed predominantly of men. So there is a trust issue where a man knocking on the door in a village and asking to speak to the women of the house doesn't really bode very well. We are trying to understand how we can alleviate this trust issue and how we can scale the process through digitization. Hopefully, as an outcome of this research, we will not only help the organization scale and broaden its reach, but we'll also improve the welfare of women entrepreneurs throughout India. It is very critical for faculty at any institution to engage in research, which is one of the unique selling points of ISB as an institution. Why is that helpful? It is helpful because faculty are able to bring in unique perspectives to the classroom. They're able to bring in knowledge which is at the frontier of research. I'll give you an example. I have recently started working in the domain of consumer finance, consumer lending. In this context, I have a paper on an emerging payment gateway, which is buy now, pay later. Yesterday in the classroom, I engaged with the students and I asked them about buy now, pay later, whether they're familiar with it and why they use buy now, pay later. Through conversations, case studies, and simple exercises, we were able to understand why consumers may use buy now, pay later as opposed to credit cards. Now, just a comment over here about research. Research can involve a lot of complex math or complex formulae and so on and so forth, often leading to very simple intuition. To bring research to the classroom, we don't have to bring all the complex math. What we have to bring to the classroom is essentially the simple intuition, which can be done through cases and simple math and numerical examples. That is what I aim to do in the classroom. Use my research, to provide insights to students about what is happening in the world right now.